What is good, people? What is good, people? What is up, everybody? Getting ready to get started here. Yes. All right, so I'm live over here, and I'm not live there. What's wrong with the app? All right, guys, getting ready to get started here. What's up, man? What's up, everybody? What's up, people? Who dat? What's up? I got my contacts in today. I don't need my glasses. What's up, Philip? What's up, Tim? What's going on, peeps? What is good? So this game will be getting started very, very shortly. Oh, what's up? What's going on, Philip? What's going on, Tim? Saints Vikings. Saints Vikings. Try to start another one up here, but what's going on, Tim? That's right. NFL to rule. That's right. NFL to rule our world for the next 5 months. I agree. I agree 100%. As man, it's coming. Although Drew Brees isn't playing tonight, so that's all right though. What's up, Alex Sports? Yeah, Drew Brees isn't playing tonight, but I kind of figured that. Kind of figured that. What's up, Sarah? How you doing? Well, welcome to the stream. Just waiting for this game to start here between the Saints and the Vikings. So, yeah, Teddy Bridgewater will be starting for the Saints. Drew Brees isn't playing, which, like I said, I'm not surprised at all that Drew's not playing. I wouldn't play him either. Man. What's up, Philip? Yes, I'm wearing a Taysom Hill jersey. Yes, I am. I'm wearing a Taysom Hill jersey. I got it last year. That's awesome, Tim. That's awesome, Tim. That's awesome, man. All right. Oh man, that's awesome. Antonio is being a D. Yeah, he's being a D. He what? He wants to. Yeah, he wants to wear a helmet that's like not safe. I mean, that's what I heard anyway. I don't know if that's true or not, but he wants to wear a helmet that's not safe. So that's banned or whatever. So that's kind of crazy. Let him wear it. Hell, got nothing on there for you. Nothing on there for you, boy. Just talking to my dog. All right. Yeah, it's too small for his big head. All right, what's up, guys? All right, now we're here and we're there. All right. That's awesome. That's awesome, Tim. That's awesome, man. All right, so we're going to get back to hopefully kickoff is coming soon. Hopefully, kickoff is coming soon here. And Tony Brown's helmet's too small for his big head. Yeah, I don't know what his problem is, why he wants to wear that helmet, but so kickoff hasn't happened. You're just waiting for kickoff to happen. It's almost 7:10, and it looks like we are, yes. So players are on the field. We're about to have kickoff here between the Saints and the Vikings. Mike Zimmer in his sixth season as Vikings head coach, a 47-31 record, one tie. And there's Sean Payton, 13th season at 118 wins, 74 losses. And the Vikings will have the ball first here. The Saints will kick the ball off to Minnesota. So let's change that. There we go. So the Vikings will have the ball first. And here we go. And we are underway from the Superdome in New Orleans. And the Vikings will take the ball at the goal line, 10, 15, 20, and breaks up to the 24-yard line. So that's where Minnesota will take over. So they got first and 10 from their own 24-yard line here. As P.J. Washington was on the tackle. Let's see who takes the first snaps for the Vikings this evening. Oh, it's gonna be Kirk Cousins. Okay, so Kirk Cousins. What's up, Anonymous? So Kirk Cousins will start for the Vikings. Drew Brees isn't playing, so I'm surprised Kirk Cousins is playing. So here we go. We're gonna fake handoff, back to pass, steps up, throws across the middle, and caught first down. Minnesota around the 39-yard line. That is Stephon Diggs with the catch. So Stephon Diggs with the catch there. We'll go with penalty marker. That's going to be negated. So Noka going to move the ball back. I didn't see what the penalty was, but penalty is against Minnesota, so negate that catch will be nullified. So first and 20 must have been holding on the Vikings. So first and 20 now. Clock running on the 14-yard line now. And we got receiver to the left. Running back in the backfield. Cousins under center. Sets back to pass. Steps up. Throws over the middle. Caught. And that's about a 10-yard gain. And that's going to get most of the penalty yardage back. That's going to make it about 2nd and 10, call it. What's up, Dark Demonic? What's going on? So 2nd and 10 now for Minnesota. There's that nice 10-yard catch. Got majority of the penalty yardage back. So fullback, running back in the backfield, one receiver to the right of Cousins. And he'll hand the ball off to the left side. That's going to gain about maybe a yard and a half. Maybe a yard and a half. What's up, Dark Demonic, Scottzilla, Anonymous, Sarah? What's up, guys? Tim Allen. How y'all doing this fine evening? Yes, football is here. So it's going to be about 3rd and about 8, call it, for the Vikings here. So Saints looking to make the Vikings go punt on their first possession. Call it 39 officially. So Cousins from the gun, 3 receivers. Back to pass. Here comes the rush, but he breaks out of it, and he's going to get a first down. Cousins slides and gets the first down as the Saints miss the sack. Should have had him back there for a sack, but good way to elude the rush there by Cousins, and he'll get a first down for Minnesota. Damn it. So first down, Minnesota. After that scamper by Kirk Cousins. First and 10 at the Minnesota 35-yard line. Cousins under center, 2 receivers. And here's a handoff that's going to go for about 2, maybe 3 yards. Call it about second and 7, excuse me. Oop, another penalty marker on the field, in the backfield. Might be against the Saints because it's in the defensive backfield. So, what's what we shall see what it is. Yes, holding against the Saints. That's going to put the Vikings a first down. So the Saints should be off the field right now, but they're not. So it's going to be first and 10, Minnesota, after that penalty. So first and 10, Minnesota. They have the ball on the 41-yard line of their own 41. And we're going to hand the ball off, and that's going to be about a 3-yard gain. So we'll see if we can get a 4-yard gain. They'll go out to the 45-yard line. So about second down and 6. Yeah, I'm surprised Kirk Cousins is playing. Yes, second and 6. As Kirk Cousins is playing for the Vikings. So Cousins under center, got 2 receivers, 3 receivers in the formation. Running back, fullback in the backfield, and we're going to hand the ball off. Fakes handoff. Cousins rolls to his right, throws, and caught, tight end over the middle, down to the 40, down to the 35. Big play by Minnesota there as he was wide open. First down, Vikings. As he was wide open there. So the tight end broke free there. Nobody went with him, and that was an easy pitch and catch. So Minnesota will have first and 10 in Saints territory, around the 35-yard line, I believe. And Cousins back to pass. Looking, throws to the right side. And that's going to be – did he catch it? Yes, he did. Thielen catches that ball at the 1-yard line. Wait, now they're conferring to see. Yes, they're calling a touchdown. Wow. Thielen caught that pass over Eli Apple. That's a nice throw from Kirk Cousins to Thielen. Touchdown, Vikings. Wow. I didn't think he had a chance to catch that, but nice catch by Thielen. Yes, he caught that ball. Touchdown. Wow. Yes, that's a catch. Wow, that's a catch. Wow, so good first drive by Minnesota there, and they get 6 points. So extra point upcoming. Wow. That was a good pass, though. He might stink, but that was a good pass. A touchdown, Minnesota, on their opening possession. What's up? What's up, Archer? So I think they're just making sure this was a catch. I think it was. So, yeah, they are reviewing this to see if this was a catch. What's up, Archer? What's up, Dark? Yeah. So that was actually a good pass by Cousins. Actually, was a good pass by Cousins. I think they're reviewing it just to make sure he caught it, but I think he caught it. Hannah, you leave by himself in there. I'm doing good, Archer. How you doing, man? Just happy football starting. Just happy football starting back up, even though it's preseason. It's preseason, but man, nice. It's a long commercial break here. I guess they I think it's a touchdown. I don't think there's any way they're going to overview this. Or overturn this, I should say. That was a catch by Thielen. So nice drive by the Vikings there to start the game off. They haven't tried it yet. Yeah, they haven't tried the extra point yet. Yeah, they haven't tried it yet because they're reviewing the play, which I think it's going to stand. I think it's a touchdown. So they're just reviewing the touchdown. Long commercial break here. 6-0 just score. Pending the extra point here by the Vikings. So it looks like the touchdown was confirmed. They're going to take us down by contact at the 1 yard line, so take the points off the board, but they're going to have the ball on the they're going to have the ball on the 1 yard line, but they can say he's down by contact, so he catches the ball and okay. They're going to say Eli Apple touched him at the 1 yard line, so he's down by contact, but the Vikings are right there in the first and goal at the 1 yard line. Cousins under center. And fakes, hands off, play action, throws in the end zone, touchdown. So they got the 6 points anyway as touchdown. Can't see the player is because his hair covering his jersey, his last nameplate. His nameplate, I can't see the score, who that was. So now it's 6-0. Pinning the extra point or 2-point conversion, whatever the Vikings choose to do here. And he will go for the extra point. And snap kick up, and it is true. 7-0 Vikings lead here early on in the first quarter. 10:38 to go in the first quarter. Vikings march right down the field, and they score. They lead 7-0. Look, Jedi, what's going on? And I couldn't tell Dr. Noir because his hair was covering up his nameplate. I couldn't tell who it was. And our local channel here, I don't think they even said whose name it was. I think the Mets might do it, man. I really think the Mets might do it. So 10:38 to go here in the first quarter. The Saints will get their first crack at the ball. As Teddy Bridgewater will be the quarterback for the Saints here to start this game off. Here comes the kickoff, and that's going to be taken by the Saints around the 14-yard line. And Zach Line has it, 20, 25, up to the 30, up to the 35. So nice return by the Saints. So that little directional kick by the Vikings really didn't work too well as Line took that ball all the way to the 35-yard line. Teddy Bridgewater will be starting for the Saints here. Alvin Kamara on the field. Bridgewater. Michael Thomas. Everybody but looks like Drew Brees on the field for the Saints for this first drive. So Bridgewater under center. And we're going to pack the pass. Looking, throws, and caught by Kamara. It's going to be, breaks open. Nice tackle. 10-yard gain. As Kamara should have been tackled for a 2-yard gain, but he broke free and got the first down. Moved the chains. 1st and 10. I don't think he's in danger. I think they're trying to see what he what he can do. I don't think he's in danger at all. I think he's the backup. So 1st and 10 Saints at the Saint 47-yard line. We're going to hand the ball off to Kamara, and he's going to fight his way for about a 5-yard gain. So second and short as the ball goes across the 50 to the 48-yard line of Minnesota. So Alvin Kamara will check out here. Let's see who checks in. Probably Latavius Murray or we'll see. So Kamara checks out. So 9:20 to go here in the first quarter. Bridgewater under center, two receivers to his left. And he's going to be fake. Handoff, back to pass. Throws it to the running back out the backfield. That's going to be a big gain, 35-30. First down, Saints. That was Latavius Murray with the Saints. First down. So nice pitch and catch there. His running back out the backfield was wide open. Nobody went with him. That was an easy pitch and catch from Bridgewater to Latavius Murray. So first and 10 at the 31-yard line of Minnesota. Bridgewater hands the ball off to Murray, and he breaks up the middle for about a 4-yard gain, close to 5 yards. So good run by Murray there for about a 5-yard gain. So second and they can call it 4 yards. 2nd and 6. As Murray will check out. So with line, so it looks like maybe Kamara will come back in here. So we got 4 receivers in the formation, 2 on each side. Bridgewater from the gun at the 25-yard line of Minnesota. Kamara in the backfield. They're going to swing out to him. That's going to go for a. Ooh, did he get the first down? Yes, he did. Looks like Kamara fought his way for the first down and got it. First and 10 Saints. Man, Kamara really should not have gotten the first down there, but he good job by Kamara. Good job by Kamara. First and 10. 7:41 to go in the quarter. And it looks like the Vikings coach is, I guess he's challenging the spot on the field. I think that's what he's doing. I think he's challenging the spot on the field here. So that's what they're doing. So we're gonna have a challenge here, as the Vikings coach is challenging the spot, saying that Kamara was short of the line of gains. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, Trey's looking pretty good. So the Vikings are challenged at line of the game. So we'll see what happens here. The Vikings challenge at line of game. So we'll see what happens. I thought that he was short to begin with, but I thought he was kind of short to begin with, but we'll see. All right, so we're in commercial break. How's everybody doing tonight? All right. I hate when they do this. I hate when they go to commercial break for a long period of time on these little reviews. They don't show any hot. They don't show any. They used to show. They used to wait and show you the highlights. They used to show you angles. They don't do that anymore. So here we go. Interesting to see what they call here. Let's see if he got the line of the game. And they're going to stay. He did get it, so the Vikings will lose that channel. 1st and 10, Saints at the 21-yard line, just 1 yard away from the red zone. Bridgewater from the gun, back to pass, looking, throws over the middle, caught by Michael Thomas inside the 15 down to the 13-yard line. 1st down, Saints in the red zone. So the Saints will have the ball in the red zone here, 1st and 10. So Bridgewater looking good so far. So 2nd and 3. 7-10 and counting. Bridgewater from the gun. He's going to hand the ball off to Kamara. Kamara's going to fight his way. No yard, no gain. So 3rd down and about 3 for the Saints here with 6:52 to go in counting here in the first quarter. I like Michael Thomas too. So call up 3rd and 2 for the Saints. And let's see what kind of play call they call here. Do they try to call something to, Jared Cook? It's actually 3rd and 1. They must have gave him a yard on that play. So Bridgewater under center. Going to hand the ball off to Murray. Murray's going to fight his way. Did he get the 1st down? Let's see. I guess it all depends on where they mark it here. They don't have a yellow line, so they can call 1st down. Hannah. She's calling for you. So 1st and 10 for the Saints at the 10-yard line. So it looks like the 1st and goals are 1st and 10. Bridgewater's going to hand the ball off to Kamara. He slips and falls. And did he fumble? I think he fumbled. They're fighting for the ball underneath. Let's see who gets the ball back. As Kamara slipped and fell, trying to cut. And we're going to call here a false start. I don't know what's going on here. So 5:23 to go in the first quarter. It's going to be 2nd down and goal. Oh, no. Grant says no cable. Okay, man. All right, Grant. Yeah, cool, man. No cable. Yeah, 7-0 Vikings leads, but the Saints are driving. They have it 2nd and should be 2nd and goal. I think it's 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. So Bridgewater's 4 for 4 on this drive for 39 yards. Bridgewater from the gun. And he's going to hand the ball off to Kamara. He's going to fight his way to the 6-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and goal here for the Saints on the 6-yard line. So it's 3rd and goal, 4:40 to go here in the first quarter. Vikings lead 7-0. There's Eric McCoy, the center for the Saints. They drafted out of Texas A&M. Will probably be their starting center come week 1. So Bridgewater from the gun. 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. Kamara in the backfield. And Bridgewater back to pass. Looking. And he is going to be sacked. Come on, Bridgewater. You got to throw the ball there, man. You can't wait that long, Bridgewater. But there is a penalty marker in the back. It was the penalty marker down. It's like in the defensive backfield, so it may be a defensive holding against the Vikings. Let's see. and is holding against the Vikings. So first down and goal for the Saints now. So first and goal Saints at the 4:12 to go here in the first quarter. So a penalty against the Vikings will put the. They call that a holding. Okay. Maybe that was holding, but I don't know. So first and goal Saints, hand the ball off to Kamara. Kamara is going to fight his way in the end zone. Is he in there? But there's a penalty marker on the field. They call a touchdown, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So holding against the Saints, so that's going to negate the touchdown. They'll take the points off the board for New Orleans as a holding call against the fullback. So that's not good, Zach Line. As that was holding. He did take him down. So that's going to be second and goal from the 11-yard line now. What you putting your hands in the air for? You pushed him down. You held him. So first and goal now, outside the 13-yard line now. Bridgewater back to pass, dump it off to Murray. That's going to go nowhere. Oh, he breaks open. 15. Down, now only got about a yard. I thought for a second there that he might break open on that, but no, he did not. He did not break open on that. So it'll be second and goal. That was a big penalty. So Latavius Murray in the backfield. And Bridgewater under center. Going to fake the handoff, throw it to Teddy Ginn. Is that Teddy Ginn? No, that's Traquan Smith. That's going to be third and goal. So third and goal from the 9-yard line now. Clock still running, 3 minutes ago. What's up, C? What's up, John Vlog? What's up, man? So third down and goal with 2:50 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0. Vikings lead the Saints. We're knocking on the door. They had a touchdown that got called back. And here comes back to pass is Bridgewater from the gun. Looking, throws in the end zone. Did he catch it? No, incomplete. Ball was knocked away. So the Saints will have to settle for 3 points here. What's up, Road Dog? Yeah, the Saints will have to settle for 3 points here as that pass was knocked away. See who was on the receiving. That was Michael Thomas on the receiving end, so that ball was knocked away. So, good play by Minnesota. I'm watching on an antenna. Fox 3, Fox 8. Here comes the kick up and good. So the Saints get on the board on their first drive. It's a field goal, but they're on the board, so it's 7-3 Vikings lead. The Vikings lost time out there. Yeah, I'm watching on Fox 8. Yeah, Fox 8. All right, so 7-3 Vikings lead as the Vikings scored a touchdown. Well, I live on the North Shore, so I can get, I forgot how far the antenna is. But I get all the local channels on the antenna, so. In Biloxi, I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think the game is on. I think the game is on in Biloxi, on one of their local channels. I think the game is on there. One of the local. I think the game is on locally in Biloxi in Gulfport. Pixley, no, not very rarely. I mean, sometimes it does, but not often. Be right back. All right, so we're back. So we're back now and kick off from the Saints to the Vikings will be taken in the end zone. 5, 10, 15, 20, down to the 21-yard line. So that's where the Vikings will take over with 2:21 to go here in the first quarter. Vikings lead 7-3 over the New Orleans Saints. So 7-3 just score here. Charge some here. So looks like the Vikings have a different quarterback on the center. And that's going to be a handoff. That's going to get about 2 yards, 3 yards, roughly. Ooh, we're back. What happened to my thing? Did it come undone? Hold on a second. So the Vikings had the ball, and here comes the handoff up the middle. That's going to fight his way. It's a good little game by 3 or 4 yards. My computer might be running back, man. I don't know, my running back. Besides Kamara, I really wish we'd have signed Ingram. I wish Ingram's agent would have screwed him over, but shit happens. So 3rd and 5 for the Vikings at their own 31-yard line. Back to pass, looking, throws, and incomplete. And that's going to be 4th down. The Vikings will have to punt. So 4th down, the Vikings will have to punt. Oh, Pierre Thomas. Yeah, Pierre Thomas retired a long time ago. So 4th down, 4th and 5 with 1 minute here to go in the first quarter, and the Saints will be getting the ball back. Still showing the Vikings with 3 timeouts, but I thought they lost the challenge. Here comes the punt. And decent punt. Takes it back to around the 15-yard line. Kamara has it to the 20 and 25, 30. Flag down, 35, 37-yard line. That's probably going to come back. That's right. Taysom Hill jersey. That good return will probably come back. Because it's probably a holding or something on the Saints. Usually, when there's a penalty marker, and this is a holding call against the Saints, so that's going to negate the good return by Kamara. So, got a timeout on the field. Hey, no problem, Alex. Sports, man. Anytime, man. If I see you on, man. If I see you on and I'm available to get on and watch it, no problem. Anytime, man. Anytime. So I got breaking the action. 7-3 Vikings lead over the Saints. So we'll see if pretty sure Bridgewater come out again. He might play the whole half. Yeah, so far low score, huh? So far low score. Yeah, so far. I guess I need to get some water. Is he watching? Is he listening to me still? Or did he leave? All right, I'm back. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Saints. They're going to be deep in their own territory. Deep in their own territory here. Yes, Cousins. Yeah, Kirk Cousins did throw a touchdown pass already on the first drive. So Saints will take over on their second possession here, deep in their own territory on their own 7-yard line. And Bridgewater back to pass, throws out of the backfield, and it's going to be dropped. Right in his hands and dropped. So the Saints really need another receiver to step up besides Michael Thomas. We just need another dependable receiver. As that was Traquan Smith that dropped that. So 2nd and 10. 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Bridgewater's going to hand the ball off to Latavius Murray. He's going to break open to the 10 and fight his way to the 13-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and short here for the Saints. Hey, scoring could ramp up. You never know, especially when the scrubs get in. So 21 seconds to go here in the first quarter, 3rd and 4. We'll see if the Saints want to play. They don't have to want to play if they don't want to. So Bridgewater from the gun, 8 seconds, 7, 6. And let's see if they are going to run a play. Are they? Yes, they are. Bridgewater back to pass. Just gets the play off, looking and throws and caught. And first down, Saints. And that was Latavius Murray out of the backfield. So he'll get the first down as the quarter ends. So good pitch and catch there by Bridgewater and Latavius Murray. That's going to end the first quarter. We'll go to the second quarter. 7-3 Vikings lead. Oh, man. I did go to the third quarter. I got to change something real quick. 2. All right, there we go. I got to fix the timeouts again. There we go. 2 timeouts each. Go to the second quarter. As a 7-3 Vikings lead here going to the second quarter. As the Saints just got a first down before that quarter ended. So who dat? So just waiting. So I'm pretty sure Bridgewater will come out here for the. I think he'll play the most of this first half probably. The only quarterbacks the other have is what Taysom Hill, and I think that's about it. So 7-3 Vikings lead. If you're just joining us, Vikings scored on their first drive. The Saints scored on their first drive. That's how we have a 7-3 score. All right, so just waiting for this game to get started back up, and another commercial break. I thought maybe we'd be coming from commercial. Thought we'd be coming out of commercial break back to the game, but no. This is preseason. There shouldn't be so many commercials. Here we go. And here's the first quarter stats. As the Vikings have 86 yards, Saints 73. 65 passes into 48, Vikings lead. And Saints have 25 yards rushing compared to the Vikings 21. So pretty even game so far. But the Vikings have the lead on the scoreboard 7-3. So Bridgewater will come out here for the second quarter. So 1st and 10 for the Saints here on their own 18-yard line. And Bridgewater, back to pass. Looking, throws over the middle. And is it caught? Yes, it is. That was Traquan Smith makes the catch. Be 2nd and short, or did he give him the yard for the first down? We shall see. Nice catch by Traquan Smith. What's up, NBA Cash Boy? So it's going to be 2nd down and it says second down, but the markers looks his first down. Here's a hand the ball off the middle, and it's a big run there it's like over a 10-yard run. That's going to move the chains again for the Saints. So 1st and 10 again for the Saints. So 2 first downs in a row. And Kamara has his helmet off. Looks like his day is done for the Saints, which is not surprising. Come on, just play 1 quarter. So 1st and 10, Bridgewater hands the ball off to Washington. That's going to be about a 3-yard gain. So bring up 2nd and 7 here for the Saints. And who's hurt? 2 players are hurt. 1 for the Vikings and 1 for the Saints. John is hurt. Last name John for the Saints. And a Vikings player starts. Two players down. One for Minnesota, 1 for the Saints. So we have a break in the action with 13:45 here to go in the second quarter. It's 7-3. Vikings lead here over the Saints. 7-3 Vikings lead here over the Saints. All right, so what's up, NBA Cash Boy, John Vlog, Dark Demonic, Scott Zilla. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. As we are in a little commercial break, as we have an injury timeout, as 2 players got hurt. 1 for the Saints, 1 for the Vikings, if you just popped in. 7-3 Minnesota leads as the Vikings scored a touchdown on their first drive. The Saints scored a field goal. Then the Vikings went 3 and out on their second drive, and the Saints are currently on their second drive here in the second quarter. And they have it 2nd down Hit about 7, call it. Yeah, yup. Everybody's in here. Man, these commercial breaks are long, man. Even for preseason, man. This is preseason. It shouldn't be this long. It's preseason. Should not be this long at all. All right. Man, it's like 6, 7 commercials, man. 8 commercials. Man. We're already in regular season form with the commercials. 8 commercial breaks. Man. So, Ulrich John is in his 5th season out of Georgia State. Looks like he's walking back to the locker room. Bridgewater from the gun here. 2nd and 7 caller from the Saints 45-yard line. He's back to pass. Looking, then throws it. And over the middle, caught. First down, Saints. And who was that? Number 15. That is Cobbs Jr., another guy that's been really performing well in training camp. So Cobb Jr. makes that catch for the Saints. Move the sticks. First down. That's what the Saints need. They need somebody. Yeah, NFL's got to get those sponsors out, man. You're right. So 1st and 10. Across the 50 on the Vikings 44-yard line. Bridgewater back to pass, and he is going to be sacked. Yes. There's a penalty marker on the field again. Is that in the backfield or not? Defensive backfield, or is that in the offensive backfield? That's going to be telling of who's it on. As Bridgewater almost lost the ball there. But holding against the Vikings, against their defensive secondary, that's going to put a first down for the Saints. What's up, Poppy Chad? So first down, Saints with 12:46 here to go in the second quarter. That's going to push the ball up to the Vikings 39-yard line. As the Vikings again was whistled for a defensive holding, which is going to keep a Saints drive alive. So 1st and 10, Bridgewater hands the ball off to Washington. That's going to break open to the 35, 34. About a 5-yard gain. Make it 2nd and 5 here. Watching the Bucks and the Steelers. So it's about 2nd and 5, call it. Yeah, Saints have a bunch of offensive linemen that's backups in the game. Bridgewater under center. 2 fullback, running back in the backfield. Hands the ball to Washington, and that's going nowhere. Nice penetration by the Vikings, and that's going to lose about 2 yards. Another penalty marker on the field. Another penalty marker on the field. We'll see if this is against the Saints or this is against the Vikings. Holding against the Vikings again. Wow, that's like the 3rd holding call against their backfield. And, wow. Third holding call in a row. I mean, not in a row, but 3rd holding call in the game against the Vikings. Defensive holding. So that's going to give the Saints another first down. As that would have been 3rd and long. Saints had the ball now on the 30-yard line of Minnesota. 2 receivers to Bridgewater's right. 1 running back in the backfield for the Saints. And Bridgewater back to pass, looking, steps up, and he's going to be sacked. Come on, Teddy, you got to get rid of the ball, man. Bridgewater has to have a little more pocket presence in that. He's got to get rid of that ball. He can't hold on all that long. I mean, you can't just hold on to the ball back there for 5 seconds. I mean, just they're not going to hold up. So 2nd down and 18 now. The 8-yard loss for the Saints. Ball at the 39-yard line. Back to pass, looking, and it's going to be a screen pass, and that's going to be a holding call in the backfield against the Saints. As that screenplay went nowhere, but it's going to be holding against the Saints. So it's going to be 3rd and long if they. Let's see what they do here. Did the Vikings accept the penalty or did they decline it? Because there was a loss on the screenplay. They are going to decline it, so that's going to be 3rd down. So 3rd down and long now for the Saints, as they had it 1st and 10. But some sack, and then now a screenplay that went nowhere makes it 3rd down and long for the Saints. And Sean Payton is going to call a timeout here with 10:44 to go here in the second quarter. The Saints will use one of their 3 timeouts. So we'll take a timeout off the board here. So 10:44 to go in the second quarter. We got a break in the action. All right. So we're breaking the action here. 7-3. Vikings lead here over the Saints. Saints have a 3rd and long here, so it's going to take a good play to get a 1st down. Are they going to need Minnesota to screw up and have another defensive holding call? What's up, Loomis? How you doing, man? All right, so what was that? Stupid commercial there. So I guess we're going to have another little 8-minute commercial break here. Another 8-minute commercial break here between the plays here. Crazy. As they're already in preseason, mid-season form, I should say. Mid-season form with the commercial breaks. All right, so here we go. Back to action here. The second quarter, 10:44 to go. 7-3 Vikings lead here over the Saints. The Saints have 3rd and long here. And the battle for the center position is either Tom, Nick Easton, or Eric McCoy. I think McCoy is going to get it. Bridgewater back to pass, 3rd and 21, swinging out to Washington. Washington's going to get inside to about the 34-yard line, so we'll see if the Saints try a long field goal here. As they got about 5 or 6 yards in that play. As Jaquiz Rogers catches that ball out the backfield. and Will Lutz is going to come out on here to try about a 50. See what this is officially. And Will Lutz, about a 53 yard. Here comes a kick, and it is good. That was a 53-yard field goal by Will Lutz that splits the uprights, and the Saints get 3 points on a drive that looked like they were going to get nothing out of it. So they get a field goal out of that one. So they now trail 7-6 here with 9:58 here to go in the second quarter. All right. So 7-6 now just scores. The Saints got a field goal out of that drive. So the Vikings will be getting the ball back here. And we'll see if who the Vikings put out for quarterback, if they bring in some more, backups. We'll see. So the Saints will kick the ball off here with 9:58 here to go in the second quarter. And Lutz, here comes the kick. And ball's going to be deep, and that's going to be in the end zone, and he will take it out. 5, 10, 15, 20, down to the 24, 25-yard line. So that's where the Vikings will take possession with 9:53 here to go in the second quarter. A good, decent return out to the 25-yard line. And Breeze and Bridgewater on the sidelines with their little iPads. So here comes the Vikings. Play action pass. Steps up. Throws it to the right-hand side. Caught, and that's going to be about a 9-yard gain for Minnesota. So good game for Minnesota there. Running back out of the backfield. Middle penalty marker on the field. Holding against the Vikings, so that's going to negate that play. So that's going to push the Vikings back 10 yards. That 9-yard gain is negated by the penalty. Let's look at the replay here and see who the infraction was on. Ooh, there it is right there. So the call is 1st and 20 now for the Vikings. As they had the ball on the 14-yard line of their own 14. And 2 receivers. And here's a handoff, and that's going to go, breaks outside to the left-hand side, 20, 23-yard line. Good run by the Vikings there. Good run there by the Vikings. They got most of that penalty yardage back. So it's about 2nd and maybe 12, maybe? Let's see. Yep, 2nd and 12. 8-yard run. Ball on the 19-yard line of probably the 21-yard line of Minnesota. Here comes the play action pass. And that's going to be a screen play. 35, 40, 45, 50. In Saints territory. Good play by Minnesota there. The Saints were not expecting that. Screen to the tight end. Takes the ball all the way across the 50-yard line in the Saints territory to the 44-yard line. So first down, Minnesota. That was a nice play call. So Minnesota has it. 1st and 10, the Saints 44-yard line. We're going to hand the ball off the middle. And that's going to go about a 4-yard gain. Maybe 3-yard gain. They're going to mark him at the 41. That's going to bring 2nd and 7 here to Minnesota. Abdullah ran that ball for the Vikings. What's up? What's up, Brandon Rogers? What's going on, man? So 2nd and 7 here for Minnesota. 7:35 to go in the second quarter. They had the ball on the Saints 41-yard line. Back to pass. Looking, throws the left-hand side, and he's wide open. Caught, first down. So Johnson makes the catch there for Minnesota. 1st and 10, Vikings deep in Saints territory. That's football season now, Brandon Rogers. It's football season now. So 1st and 10, as the Vikings have the ball on the Saints 24-yard line and hand the ball off. That's going to break open to their 20, down to the 15, down to the 17-yard line. So good run there by the Vikings. So they got a good drive going on here. Vikings have a good drive going here. So 1st and 10 at the Saint 18-yard line. Ball in the red zone here as Minnesota is threatening. 2nd and 4, 6:20 here to go in the second quarter. Manning back to pass. Looking, throws over the middle. Incomplete. Pass was high. 3rd down. The pass was high. 3rd down. Well, 3rd and 4. So very key for the Saints here to hold them to a field goal. That's what you try to do when you get in the red zone, is hold teams to a field goal, hold them to 3. Don't want to get that 7. So 3rd and 4 from the 18-yard line. Looks like the Saints are bringing a blitz here. Back to pass, and they hit at the quarterback as he throws and caught for a touchdown, Minnesota. Jesus. So nice pitch and catch there. Touchdown, Minnesota. Saints brought the blitz, were unable to get to the quarterback in time as he was able to get enough on the throw, and Johnson makes the catch. Give the Vikings 6 points. Man. So it's now 13-6 as Robinson was blowing that coverage again. And here comes the extra point, and it's up and good. Take away a point. There we go. 14-6. Minnesota leads. Took a point there for, wow. So Minnesota now leads 14-6. So Saints defense been a little iffy on 2 drives here. Secondary been a little iffy. All right, so yeah. So 14-6 now is your score. All right. So the Vikings score their second touchdown of the game, and they now lead 14-6 here over the Saints. Vikings have 2 touchdowns. Saints have 2 field goals. There's your difference in the ball game. That's why it's always important for a defense to give up field goals, not touchdowns in the red zone. If you can do that, you'll win a lot of football games. The whole team to 3 points. To 7. Of course, you got to turn around and get 7 points, but All right. So getting ready to get back to action here. And the Saints will have the ball. Looks like Taysom Hill might be coming in the game for the Saints. It looks like Taysom Hill will be coming in here for the Saints as Bridgewater's day evening is done. So the Vikings will kick the ball off, leading 14-6. And kick is deep. And Saints will take it and out the end zone down to the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and that's going to be good return by Harris. Good return by Harris there, so that could give the Saints good field position with 6 minutes to go here in the half. So 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go here in the half. It's 14-6. Saying I thought Taysom Hill was going to come out. He was warming up on the sidelines, but looks like he's not coming in. Bridgewater will be coming in. Yeah, a lot of penalty markers. Tim Allen. Here's the hand off to Washington, and he's going to fight his way for about a 2-yard gain. Hey Casey, how are you? I'm doing great. Football is finally here. Yes. Football is finally here. I'm ready. I thought Taysom Hill was going to come on that drive there, but he was warming up, but he's still on the sideline. So Bridgewater is still in the game for the Saints. 2nd and 8 with 5:25 to go here in the half. Bridgewater, play action pass, looking, dumps off to his running back, and that's going to be about did he drop it? Yep, they say he dropped it. No catch. So nice hit there by the linebacker to break open, dislodge the ball from the running back. So 3rd down and 8. So the Saints offense has been kind of meandering, but Drew Brees ain't playing. So, but everybody else played in the first quarter really besides Drew Brees. So, but just preseason. I don't get over excited about preseason, whatever happens. So 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Saints have it. Bridgewater back to pass, looking, and he's going to be sacked. So the offensive line did a horrible job protecting there. 4th down. Man. So 4th down now. And that's going to bring up the punting unit for the Saints as nobody blocked Holmes up the middle, number 92. That was I could have sacked the quarterback on that play if nobody blocked it that way. So here comes a punt for the Saints. And Morstead gets it away. High indoor punt. That's going to be taken at the 30-yard line and tackled right there. So nice play by the special teams for the Saints to tackle him as soon as he catches the ball and not let him get any yards. Good play by the special teams. That's Sean Payton. We'll see what he has to say at the end of the game. All right, so the Vikings had the ball now. We got changed to the possession arrow. Oh, it's on the Vikings. Never mind. I didn't change it the last time. So Vikings have it now, 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. And they're going to hand the ball off to the right-hand side and maybe a 1-yard gain. Yeah, some of these players are fighting for an XFL roster spot. You're right. Oh, Chad Beebe. Oh, that must be Don Beebe's. Remember Don Beebe? Played for the Bills. Back to pass and caught and close to a 1st down is Minnesota again, as that guy was wide open. 84 for Minnesota. Man, Saints secondary is giving a lot of cushion out there. I gotta see who's out there in the secondary. I know Robinson was the last touchdown pass. He's contributor. He's one of the starters or main guys on the team that's going to be playing a lot. 3rd and 2, and hand the ball off, and he is going to fight his way. Yes, he's going to get a first down. So move the sticks for Minnesota. So 1st and 10, 3:05 to go and counting. So Minnesota leads 14-6. Looking to add some more points before this half ends. So 1st and 10 at the Minnesota 43-yard line. The man back to pass, looking, throws it, and that's going to be incomplete. Thrown in a double coverage there. Not a very good pass there. So 2nd and 10. I think the Saints have some backups in there, especially in the linebacker and defensive line category. A bunch of players I don't recognize. They're probably fighting there, like Dark Demonic says, they're fighting for the XFL spot. So we'll see how good our backups can play here. So 2nd and 10, 2:39 here to go in the second quarter. 3 receivers, 2 is right, 1 was left, running back in the backfield. And from the gun, and he's going to hand the ball off up the middle. Good play, good draw play. Cross midfield, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, down to the 16-yard line. Abdullah, nice run. As totally had the Saints fooled there. There's a nice cutback there. Another nice cutback. And he was off to the races down to the 16-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Vikings, and then we have the 2-minute warning. So 2-minute warning, and Vikings lead 14-6, looking to add to their lead here. The Saints have not played well tonight. I don't get too overly concerned about preseason. And I definitely don't get too excited about preseason. But we shall see. As most of these players now in the game are backups for both teams. But some of these backups need to play better if they want to make the roster. Or any kind of roster. Even with another team, got to play a little better. All right, so the Vikings will have the ball here, 1st and 10, 2 minutes ago here in the first half. 2 minutes ago before halftime, and Vikings leads 14-6, looking to add to the lead. All right, so just waiting for this game to get started back up. All right, so here we go back to action here. Coming back from commercial break. Here we go. So Vikings looking to add to their lead. Gary Kubiak is the assistant head coach, offensive advisor for Minnesota. He was a decent backup quarterback to John Elway back in the day. So 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line of the Saints. Minnesota has it, hands the ball off, and he's going to cut back and break them to the 10, down to the 5, close to the 5-yard line. So it's going to be penalty marker on the field. Can you let him out, Hannah? Holding against the Vikings. So that's going to push the ball. That's going to negate that 9-yard run. So the Vikings will have it 1st and, say, depending upon where the hold was. So 1st and 20, 154 here to go in the half. Ball on the 25-yard line now of the Saints. And Minnesota back to pass, looking, throws to the left-hand side. It's, almost intercepted. Almost should have been intercepted by Robinson, knocked it away. He should have had that. Man, Robinson should have caught that. So 2nd and 20. There's a nice play by Robinson there to break that up. Looking at it again. We're taking a good play to intercept it, but he did a good job getting his hand in there, knocking it away. So 2nd and 20 here, 150 to go in the half. 25-yard line of the Vikings have it. And hand the ball off up the middle. Nice draw. He fumbles it, but he gets it back. Oh, they did get it back. And let's see who they're gonna get the ball to. I think they're gonna get the ball to. I think Minnesota had it. He dropped it there. He got it back, and was. It's gonna be Vikings ball because he was touched while he was on the ground, while he still had possession. So. Is Sean Payton gonna challenge this? Let's see. Sean Payton might challenge this and say that the Saints had possession. So, yep. So they are reviewing this. They are going to review this play here to see if. So we'll take a look at it here and see. He fumbled it, but it's hard to see. Man, interested to see what they call here because he was on the ground. I don't think the Saints are going to win this challenge, but I don't think the Saints are going to win. So this is a booth review. Okay, so it's not a Saints review. This is a booth review. How the scrubs looking? Well, the Vikings scrubs looking a little better than the Saints scrubs. Although the first teams played in the first quarter, so. But this quarter has been all Minnesota. Their scrubs look a little better than ours. But there is a booth review here of a turnover possibly recovered by the Saints. I think they're going to rule the Vikings player down, and he recovered his own fumble. But we shall see what the refs say. Okay, so they're wow, they're going to say the fumble was recovered by the Saints. Oh wow, okay, so wow. I didn't think there was enough there to overturn it. Much say so. I thought if it was ruled a Saints fumble recovery, it wasn't going to get overturned. But wow. So the Saints are credited with the fumble recovery. That's going to end the scoring threat for the Vikings. So at 1:46 here to go in the second quarter, the Saints will take over deep in their own territory. So we'll see what they do. So Bridgewater back to pass, looking, steps up, throws it deep down the right field side, and did he catch it? Yes, Grayson Jr. caught the ball. First down, Saints inside Minnesota territory, but they're wow, nice play there. So there's a penalty marker on the field. And it's going to be against the Vikings. That's going to push the ball 15 yards more upfield. So the Saints are going to have it. Where are they going to have the ball? Around the 30-yard line of Minnesota. So it's 1st and 10 now, Saints, as they have the ball here on the Vikings, see, 32-yard line. So Saints in prime position here to score some points here before halftime. Here comes a pass outside, caught to the 30, down to the 25, down to the fumble. Oh, no, I thought the Saints fouled. I thought Dan Arnold fumbled, but he got it. But I thought the ball got ripped away, but it did not. So it's going to be 2nd down and 2 yards around the Vikings 22. Back to pass is Bridgewater throws his left-hand side and incomplete. 3rd and 1. What's up, Crazy Zach? What would Tim say? So 3rd and 1, 1:13 to go here in the second quarter. Saints had the ball. They're going to hand the ball off, and they get the 1st down. Yes, they do. So that's going to move the chains. Saints have 2 timeouts left, so move the sticks in the red zone. The Saints have possession, looking to get some points here. But they trail 14-6. So Bridgewater from the gun. He's back to pass. He's looking. He throws it in the middle and tipped up in the air. Incomplete. So dangerous pass there. Got tipped up, but it fell harmlessly to the field. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Man, so 2nd and 10. As the Saints have the possession. 50 seconds here to go before the half. The 17-yard line of the Vikings. Back to pass, looking. Throws over the middle. Caught down to the 10, 5. Touchdown! Dan Arnold. And the Saints are going to go for 2 here. Touchdown, Saints. As Dan Arnold stretched the ball over there, gets 6 points. It's 14-12 here. So we'll see if the Saints can tie this game up here. So the Saints go right down the field off that turnover, and they get 6, looking to get 8. So 44 seconds to go here in the half, 14-12. Vikings lead. The Saints looking to tie this up here. Looks like they're going to review. As all scoring plays are reviewed. All scoring plays are reviewed here, so. I mean, he stretched the ball over. It broke the planes. I really don't know what they're reviewing here. I don't see his knee down anywhere. before he stretched the ball down. His knee's not down, not down. I mean, that's got to be a touchdown. It is a booth review, so. So this is a law. This is a little longer review than I thought it was going to take here. I mean, it should be an easy determination. So 44 seconds to go here in the half. The Saints have scored a touchdown, but they are reviewing it. I think he's in, but so it is confirmed. It is a touchdown, so 6 points for the Saints, and they will be going for 2 here. So Bridgewater and the Saints looking to tie this game up here right before half. So Bridgewater under center, Washington in the backfield, and play action, throws it and dropped. He would have had an easy conversion. Jaquiz Rogers was in the backfield, man. Not how you make the roster, Rogers. He's got to make that catch. That was a nice play call, and Jaquiz Rogers just did not make the catch there. So it's 14-12 here, and the Vikings will be getting the ball back. Man. So here comes the kickoff from Lutz. And that's going to be in the end zone. And he'll kneel it? Yes, he will. So the Vikings will kneel the ball down. 14-12. Vikings lead here with 44 seconds to go before half. So let's see what the Vikings do before half. Do they try? It's like they are going to try. They got 3 receivers out in the formation. And back to pass, looking. Those are the middle, caught. And that's going to be about a 7-yard gain. Clock is winding with about 40-38. And timeout, Minnesota. As Minnesota will have 1 timeout remaining. Showing the Saints with 2. I thought the Saints only had 1 timeout left. All right. So the Vikings have possession here. 2nd and 3. 39 seconds to go before half. They're on their own 32-yard line. And back to pass. Pressure, throws, caught, and tackles made inbounds around a 39-yard line. So the clock will run, and the Vikings will call their last timeout. So they have no timeouts remaining. So Minnesota have no timeouts remaining with 34 seconds to go here before half. They're trying to get some points before half. Why not? It's preseason. Just work your 2-minute offense. See what can happen. All right, so 34 seconds to go here in the half, before the half ends. And the Vikings have three receivers, two to the right, one to the left, the quarterback. He's back to pass, looking, throws, and balls tips, incomplete. So the Saints get their hands up, incomplete. Nice play by Edwards Jr. to get his hand up in the air and knock that ball down. So second and 10, 30 seconds here to go in the second quarter. 14-12 Vikings lead. They do have the ball, but they're on their own 39-yard line with no timeouts. And back to pass from the gun. Looking, throws deep to the right side, caught. And that ball gets across the 50. The clock is running. So they run the ball around the 49-yard line. So they'll come in here and probably down it as Manning has it. And they down the ball. So 15 seconds to go before half. And the Vikings, Manion, I didn't see the I there in his name. So 15 seconds to go before the half ends. It's 14-12. Minnesota leads. Remy, leave the cat alone. So second and 10, 15 seconds to go before half. Vikings had the ball on the Saint 49-yard line. No timeouts. Back to pass. Throws it wide open. Down to the 40, down to the 35. Gets out of bounds, but there is a penalty marker on the field. We'll see if this is against Minnesota. This is a key call here. So there's 9 seconds left to go in the half, so a lot of time right off in that play. So the referees are discussing what foul occurred and where to move the ball and yada yada yada. They still haven't said what the penalty was. Because legal formation against the Vikings. Finally, they so we got a legal formation, then a personal foul call against the Vikings, but that personal foul call was declined. Which okay, and so legal formation against the Vikings. So that's going to negate that first down pass. So it's going to make it second and long. About 9 seconds left to go before the half. So second down and 15, 10 seconds to go before halftime now. Vikings with no timeouts. Now they got the ball on their own 44. Here's a handoff of the middle, down to the 45, down to the 40. That's just going to end the half. So that's how the half will end, as the Vikings lead 14-12. So we're at halftime. So I'll be right back. Y'all have a great halftime. I'll be right back. I'm back. No, it's halftime, Scott Dilla. I'm back, guys. It's halftime, but I'm back. So, 14-12, Minnesota leads. This game should be getting started shortly because so Saints play the Chargers next week. Then they got the Jets and they got the Dolphins. It's halftime. I went took a little break a little bit. We got a piece of pizza. Went to the bathroom. Got another beer. So I'm ready for the second half. I'm ready for the scrubs to come in, man. Ready for the scrubs to come in. Ready for the scrubs. The real scrubs to come in. Or the real scrubs to come in. So I think we're going to come back. I think we're going to come back from this next break. I think we're back to action here. I think the commercial. I think the only like 12 minutes halftime is so. Only like 12 minutes, so hopefully. Yeah, fourth quarter. I think fourth quarter will be all scrubs. Third quarter, you might see some backups in, but I think fourth quarter, you're really going to see a bunch of people that you don't even know, and we're trying to make a roster spot. Yeah, I hate Bud Light. Ugh. I hate Bud Light, man. Bud Light's nasty. I don't know why I bought it. All right, so hopefully we get back to action after this next commercial. I'll be right back. I check something real quick. Some more water, too. I'm back. So, hopefully we get to action here shortly. Fourth quarter scrubs. Yep, scrubs. Alrighty. Just showing Lamplighter Bar and Grill. I used to work around there in Metairie. Everyone ate there. All right, so we're getting ready to start the third quarter. Scrub Bowl. Yeah, we'll get that way in the fourth quarter probably. So Teddy Bridgewater has his ball cap on, so it looks like his day is done. I think the Saints will be getting the ball first here in the third quarter. Yeah, Minnesota got the ball first. So the Saints will be getting the ball first here in the third quarter. So I'm sure we'll see my boy Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill. Got Taysom Hill jersey on. Pretty sure we'll see my boy Taysom. So the Vikings, we're kicking the ball off here as we're getting ready to get underway here in the third quarter. Still can't get over the new kickoff rules where the runners can't run, get a full steam ahead. I think that's stupid, but all right, here we go as we get ready to get underway here in the second half. A lot of players probably trying to make roster spots. Here comes the kick, and that's going to be deep, and it's not going to be returnable. Oh, he is going to take it out. Back to the 5, the 10, the 15, 20, 25, 26-yard line. So all that as Harris takes out to the 26-yard line. So 1st and 10, Saints have possession here in the third quarter. So I'm sure there's going to be Taysom Hill. And there's Megan Payton on the sideline. That must be Sean Payton's daughter. She's a sideline reporter here for the game. So Taysom Hill is on the in the game for the Saints on the center. And he'll hand the ball off up the middle and to Washington. That's going to be about a 5-yard gain. Be a 5-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd and 5. So it's 2nd and 5. Taysom Hill under center. And he's back to pass, looking, throws it, and that's going to be incomplete through the hands of the receiver there. I think he should have caught that ball. Look at the replay here. It makes it 3rd and 6. Pete Carmichael, the offensive coordinator for the Saints. So 3rd and 6. 14-19 to go here in the third quarter. Taysom Hill from the gun. And he's going to be back to pass. He throws it and caught. First down. Yes, who was that? That was a tight end, Derby. So Derby makes the catch. I don't know who that is. Never heard of him. But Taysom Hill completes his second pass of the game. So he's 1 for 2. As Derby makes the catch. So it'll be 1st and 10 Saints with 13:52 here to go in the third quarter. Just started the second half. So we're going to hand the ball off here, and that's going to be about a 2-yard gain for Washington. So make it 2nd and 8 for the Saints. So 2-yard gain for Washington. Saints have the ball there in their own territory. As Taysom Hill goes under center. They're on their own 40. Man in motion. And they're going to hand the ball off. And now whistle. That was going to be a good play. But false start on the Saints will negate that. Damn, that was going to be a good play. So Ola, that's his last name, guilty of the false start. So not a way to make the team, Ola. You can't do that stuff in key situations like that. So 2nd and 13 now with 12:55 to go here in the third quarter. 35-yard line of the Saints have it on their own 35. Hill from the gun, back to pass, looking, and he runs the ball for about a 5-yard gain. As nobody was open. And another penalty marker down. Legal use of the hands to the face against the offense. That's going to push the ball back even more. What's up, Sanchez? How you doing? So legal use of hands to the face on the Saints. That's going to negate the little 5-yard scamper by Taysom Hill. And that's a good call. Did have his hands to the face. That's going to push the ball back even further. So it's going to be second and forever. Here's a Hill back to pass. Looking. Throws it. Short. Caught. And no, intercepted. Wow. That's on the receiver there. Touchdown Vikings. As Dan Arnold just completely messed up that play. Dan Arnold had it in his hands, and he just lost the ball. That was not on the quarterback at all. That was on Dan Arnold. So pick 6, and the Vikings score 6. So Taysom Hill will get credit with interception on that, but that was not his fault. As Dan Arnold just, I don't know what the hell he was doing. And the extra points up and good. So it's now 21-7. I'm sorry, 21-12 Vikings. Wow. So Taysom Hill throws a pick 6, but like I said, it wasn't his fault. That was on Arnold. As Dan Arnold just did not catch the ball cleanly and just he caught it and the ball just popped up in the air. So, wow. So the Saints now are trailing 21-12 here. So all right, so we're going to go back to action here as the Vikings lead 21-12 after that pick 6. And all right, so we're getting ready to get back to action here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so the Vikings will kick the ball off here, up by 9, and here's the kick, and Saints will take the ball about 1 yard in the end zone. They'll take it out to the 15, the 20, the 25, as Harris takes about the 25-yard line. So Saints will have it there 1st and 10 after that pick 6. And Dan Arnold just awful. Dan Arnold has to catch that ball. Really screwed his quarterback over there. So 1st and 10, Saints had the possession. Hill from the gun. They're going to hand the ball off. And no, it's an RPO. Hill takes it down to 35, and he'll get a 1st down. Nice play by Hill. And another penalty marker on the field. So we'll see what this is on. Another penalty marker on the field. This has been tons of penalties in this game. Face mask against the defense, so that's going to add 15 yards on the end of the play. That's going to add 15 yards into the play as the ball will move up close to midfield here. Actually, we'll get to midfield. So that ball will get to midfield here with 11:55 here to go in the third quarter. There's 9 penalties for the Vikings, 6 for the Saints. And here's a hand the ball off the middle, and Washington is going to get about 3.5 yards. Follows his way for 3.5 yards, so good little run there by Washington. Second down and 7. That's why there's Rodgers, excuse me. It was 37. Rodgers, excuse me. Rodgers dropped that 2-point conversion earlier. So 2nd and 7. Hill under center. And he's going to step back, throw to Dan. Sorry, that's not Dan. It's I think that's Derby again. Yes, Derby makes that catch. About a 3-4 yard gain, so make it 3rd and short for the Saints here. So 3rd and short for the Saints here. 21-12, they trail. As Derby makes another catch. So Hill hands the ball off, and that's going to be a first down, yes, as Rodgers gets the first down. Nice little run, move the chains, as the Saints trying to get something going here, down 9. So 1st and 10. Saints have possession. So Hill in the gun. And here comes the snap. Hill back to pass, looking, eludes the rush. He'll scramble and get close to a first down here. As Taysom Hill get close to a first down. As nobody was open, so he saw an opportunity to scramble and did. And he got about at least 8 yards in that. So 2nd and short, Hill under center, hands the ball off to Washington this time, and he'll fight his way for a first down, the 25-yard line. So first down, Saints. How's it looking? They got some work to do. Cornerbacks got to play a little better. Receivers got to catch the ball a little better. Dan Arnold should have caught a pass and ended up being a pick 6. It wasn't on Taysom Hill. Hill back to pass, and he's looking, and he's flushed. And he's going to run for it, and he will get a first down and more inside the 10. So Taysom Hill scrambles his way for a first down. What sound? Oh, that sound. That sound, yeah. I think I don't know, it's preseason. I don't really get, too overly concerned, and I don't get too overly excited. But they got to tackle a little better, and they got to cover a little better. But Drew Brees didn't play, so Taysom Hill has, but here's a handball up the middle, and Jaquiz Rodgers gets nothing. So it's 2nd and goal. I mean, Bridgewater looked good. Taysom Hill don't look bad. Taysom Hill threw a pick 6, but it really wasn't. It wasn't his fault because Dan Arnold just caught the ball and then just dropped it, went up in the air, and the guy picked it off and ran back to the end zone. That wasn't on Hill. That was on Dan Arnold. So 2nd and goal for the Saints. Hill under center. And he's play action pass, rolls out, throws to, that was a bad pass to the tight end. Third down. Do it behind him. So that was a bad pass by Hill. Threw it behind the tight end. That would have gone for at least a few more yards, but that was on Hill. So third down and goal here for the Saints. They trail 21-12, 7:23 to go in the third quarter. Hill back up. Hill delayed handoff, and Rodgers is going to fight his way for about 2 yards to down to the 6. That was a weird looking play. And looks like the Saints will be going for a field goal here. Are they going to go for it? No, they're going to kick field goal. As Will Lutz is 2 for 2 on the day, kicked a 52-yarder earlier. So Lutz on to attempt the field goal here. Should be about a 25-yard field goal. And high snap, kick up, and is good. So the high snap was a nice job by the holder to get that ball down. Makes it 21-15. So the Vikings will have possession next. Little Jordan Humphrey hasn't. I don't think they've even thrown the ball to him. And Austin Carr, I don't think they've thrown the ball to him. And Emmanuel Butler, look at the stats. I don't think he's. I don't recall him catching anything. I don't recall him dropping anything either. So that's good. So Little Jordan Humphrey and Emmanuel Butler. I don't recall them even getting the ball thrown to them. Yeah, it's all right. It's kind of boring, but it's preseason, so understandable. Let's see. Little Jordan Humphrey, Emmanuel. Yeah, Butler doesn't have a catch. Neither does Humphrey. But like I said, I don't even think they even threw the ball to them tonight. And Austin Carr has. I don't think he's had anything thrown to him either. But they might get some action late in the game here. Little Jordan Humphrey and Butler might get some action next drive, probably. Hopefully. I like to see what they have. So it's 21-15 now with 6:38 to go in the third quarter. So Lutz will kick off here for the Saints as the Vikings lead by 6 points here. And we got 6:38 to go in the third. So here comes the kickoff from Lutz. It's going to be taken around the 4-yard line. Back to the 15, the 20, 25, close to the 30, around the 28-yard line. That's where the Vikings will have it. 6:31 here to go in the third quarter. Yeah, interesting to see how the wide receiver depth chart pans out. So first and 10, Minnesota had the ball on the Saint 28-yard line. The Minnesota 28-yard line. Excuse me. So here comes the Vikings back pass. and throws it to the right-hand side wide open across the 50-yard line. First down, Minnesota. So that's not a as that was who's the quarterback. Slaughter is pitching for the Vikings. That guy was wide open there. So the defensive backfield did not a good job there. So first down, Minnesota, and they had the ball on the 50-yard line. So here comes the snap. Fake handoff, rolls to his left. Guy's wide open. Throws it complete down to the 40, 35, down to the 30, down, pushes his way to the 29-yard line. And that's going to be another first down for the Vikings. Another first down for the Vikings. So first and 10 for Minnesota. They had the ball on the New Orleans Saint 30-yard line. 5:27 to go in the third quarter. And hands the ball off, and that's going to be fights away. Nice little 3-yard gain for Minnesota. So we bring up second and 7. So it's second down and 7 for Minnesota, 4:55 and counting to go here in the third quarter. Third quarter. Two receivers to his left and fakes handoff, rolls to his left and looking, and just throws it away incomplete as nobody was open. That's going to bring up third down and 7 here for Minnesota. So third and 7 for Minnesota here. So 4:41 here going third quarter. 3 receivers, 2 his right, 1 his left. They're going left to right on your radio dial. Back to pass. Looking, throws it to the left-hand side and knocked away, but there's a penalty marker on the field. That's going to be a pass interference against the Saints. That was, who was on the coverage? Can't tell. Man, so the Saints had it, man. They had a chance to get out the So that's gonna be automatic first down. So the pass interference call will give the Vikings a first down, and man, that's Webster on the coverage and whistled for the foul. Yes, I agree, Jedi. Defensive backfield's my thing too. So first and goal now for the Vikings. Looks like the Saints are challenging. Are the Saints challenging this pass interference call? Wow, the Saints are challenging the pass interference call. So a little break. We're going to have a little break in the action again as the Saints are challenging this play call. Wow. So we'll see what happens. Right back. I'm back. Yeah, so now they're challenging this pass interference call. So we'll see what happens. They'll probably give the Saints this. They'll probably give the Saints this call just as a oopsie from last year. The games don't matter. All right, so we're going to get back to action here. Oh, man. Man, long commercial breaks here, man. I tell you. Long commercial breaks here. NFL's in mid-season form with their commercials. So here we go. So we're back to action. Let's see what they still says first and goal, so it must have been confirmed or call stood. So all right, so be first and goal for Minnesota here after the pass interference call. All right, so first and goal for the Vikings is at the ball. I think it's around the 5-yard line, so they're looking to extend their six. They have a 6-point lead here over the Saints. 4:36 to go in the third quarter.
I'd love you to go to bed, crazy.
And first and goal, here comes man in motion and hands the ball off at the middle. He fights his way down to the 3-yard line. So it's going to be second down and goal for the Vikings. Yes. I agree, Tim. I agree, Tim. The Flags are making it, but preseason, so not surprising that there's a lot of flags. So second and goal for the Vikings. They're going to fake handoff and throw it in the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown. So not a good play by the Saints defense there as the linebacker got the running back get behind him and touchdown Minnesota. Makes it 27-15. So somebody was worried about betting the over earlier in the game because of a low-scoring game, but I think the over was 34, and you've gone well over the over. So looks like Minnesota might be going for 2 here, up by 12. So Minnesota will go for 2 here, up by 12, with 3:54 here to go in the third quarter. All right, so Minnesota will go for 2 here. We've got 5 receivers in the formation, 3 on one side, 2 on the other. And man comes in motion and rolls to his left, and he's going to take it himself. The quarterback will, and did he get in? No, did not. So he did not get in there. So that 2-point conversion was no good. 27-15. We'll look at the. I thought they were going to show the replay of that to see if. Oh, man. So, all right. So it's 27-15. 12-point lead here for the Vikings. And we're deep in the third quarter. So, man, this game is getting out. So 27-15. Whew. Man. I agree. The penalties are making this game a little. But I I said, it's preseason, so I'm not surprised at the. Lot of flags. But it's preseason. All right, so still in commercial break here. Oh man. All right, just wait to get back to action here, guys, as we are in a commercial break. And it's Spencer Callahan. It's game day. There's a lawyer that's always on TV for game day. So it's 27-15, and the Vikings have been in the red zone 3 times. They've gotten 3 touchdowns. So that's a little alarming for the Saints. The Saints have got to get better than that. They've got to hold field goals. Here's a kick deep, and that's going to be returnable. Maybe, yes. They takes it out. 5, 10, 15, 20. Face mask, call it, down 35. And Falk has waited on the 37-yard line. Now they thought they throw a flag as Grayson Jr. takes that ball out the end zone. Yes, we'll watch, man. Of course we'll watch. That's going to add 15 more yards to the end of this run here. It's a good return there by Grayson Jr. That's going to add 15. That's going to push the ball. That's going to push the ball across midfield. Should push the ball across midfield. Yeah, I was wondering if they were going to throw the flag on that because that was a blatant face mask. So Grayson Jr. has made a nice catch on offense. He's made a nice return on special teams. So I might see more of Grayson in the next preseason game to see if he can make a roster spot for the Saints. So we'll see what Grayson Jr. can do going forward. I think they might give him more opportunities to prove himself. That's just my opinion. So 1st and 10, Saints have it on the 49-yard line of Minnesota. Hill back to pass, looking, and breaks out of it, and made a very all that for like a 1-yard gain. I guess nobody was open, and Hill scrambled for 1 yard. Yeah, so good coverage by Minnesota there, as nobody was open. So Hill had to just take it himself and only get like 1 yard. 2nd down and 9 on the 48-yard line of the Vikings. Hill under center, fake handoff, and looking. Those are right. Those are the middle. Incomplete. And try to throw it to the tight end there. Incomplete. 39. That was a tight to fit that ball through to Derby, but Derby could not make the catch, so it's now 3rd and 9 for the Saints here. 2:56 here to go in the 3rd quarter. Hill back to pass, looking, steps up, throws, caught, and fighting his way for the 1st down is Humphrey. Did he get it? I think he did. 1st down. So Jedi was asked about little Jordan Humphrey. He made his first catch of the football game. He fought his way So Lil Jordan Humphrey makes the catch. You were asking about Lil Jordan Humphrey last Jedi. He just makes his first catch, and he fought his way for a first down. So 1st and 10, Saints on the Vikings 39-yard line. Hill hands the ball off to Washington, and he'll take it on the right side for about 4, 5 yards. Make it second down and manageable. Yeah, you asked about Lil Jordan, and like I said, I haven't seen him all game, so it's getting late in the game. So I think you might see some players trying to make roster spots on the field. Like Grayson Jr., I think he's played well. He's made a nice catch, nice return. Hill from the gun, and that's going to be he's an RPO who take it himself down to the 25, down to the 21-yard line. So Taysom Hill takes it himself. That's going to be a 1st and 10, New Orleans. You want Butler to make it. You don't want Carr. Well, I think Butler's been looking good in training camp. So, and I'm going Monday to training camp. Yeah, Grayson has played well today. He made a nice catch on the sideline. He's made a nice return. So I think you might see more of him in the preseason to see if he can get a roster spot. So 1:04 to go in the quarter. Hill play action pass, looking flushed, throws it and incomplete. Washington had it in his hands, but couldn't corral it. There's a penalty marker on the field, laundry on the field, holding against the Saints. So that play would have been negated anyway. So Sean Payton's not happy about that. Oh God, that was a hold. Oh geez, he held on the whole damn play. That was an easy call there. So 1st and 20 now. The Saints do have a bunch of scrubs, backup linemen in the play, offensive linemen in the play. So we got it's like 4 receivers in the lineup. And here's a ball that's batted down at the line, 2nd down and 20. So Hill had that ball batted down the line. I get the ball over to the lineman. So we'll see what happens here. So 2nd and 20. We've got 51 seconds here to go in the third quarter. 12-point lead for the Vikings here. So Hill from the gun. He's back to pass. Here's a screen to Grayson Jr., and that's going to go nowhere. 3rd down. Tried to do a little wide receiver screen, but that play got blown up, so that really had no chance to go anywhere. That holding call really put the Saints behind the 8 ball. It's now 3rd and 20. Saints are done, yeah. Here comes the 3rd and 20. Hill dumps it off to Rodgers. He breaks up to the 25, down to the 24-yard line. And that's going to end the third quarter. So we'll go to the fourth quarter. It's 27-15. Vikings lead. Saints are done, yeah. Damn. So, yeah, we're going to go to the fourth quarter. We'll be right back. I got to get me another beer. I got to drink these damn Bud Lights. I bought Bud Lights for some reason, and I don't like Bud Light. I don't know why I bought it, but I won't buy it again. Okay.
I will.
Should have went to work. Should have stayed home. All right. Yeah, Josh likes Bud Light. I don't know why I bought it. I really don't know why I bought it. I should have bought Yingling. But I really don't know why I bought Bud Light. I really don't know why. I don't drink Bud Light. I don't know why I bought it. So, but I don't. All right, I just don't. And I bought a case of it too. I bought a case of Bud Light for some reason, and so I had to drink 24 damn of these crappy ass beers. So never again will I buy Bud Light. I don't like it. It's too watery, man. It's all water. It's all Bud Light is water. Ugh. Should have had my head examined for buying it. Beer, dilly dilly. That's right, dilly dilly. I should have bought Yingling. That's what I should have bought. Should have bought Yingling. That's what I usually buy. I usually buy Yingling or buy a Beta Amber or Dixie beer. Beta Amber and Dixie are local breweries here. And I like Yingling. Yingling's a good beer, and it's not very expensive either. So the Vikings, the Saints have possession here. I'm sorry. The Saints be trying a field goal here. I forgot the quarter ran out the last time. So the Saints be trying a long field goal here. 27-15. About a 42-yard field goal. And the snap kick up, and it's good. So it's 27-18. So back down to a 9-point game here. So still a 2-possession game for the in this game. The Saints make that field goal, so makes it 27 18. Damn. Yeah, too many field goals for the Saints. Not converting in the red zone. Penalties have really hurt them today. So, and I guess in my post game wrap up, I'll have a post game wrap up after this game. I'll go over the game and a little high points and low points. More low points and high points in this game, but this is preseason, so I don't get too over concerned, and I don't get too hyped up with preseason. We could have won 41-0, and I wouldn't have been like, "Oh, Super Bowl." No. Here's a kickoff, and take it at about 2 yards deep in the end zone. Who'll take it out to the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Breaks open to the 30, down to close to the 35-yard line. So good return there by Minnesota. By Badat. So good return there. And Sean Payton's upset about something. So Sean Payton's arguing about something there. So we didn't see what happened there, but Payton's always arguing with the officials. Even before last year. So 1st and 10 Minnesota, they have it on their own 33-yard line. 2 receivers to his right, and fake handoff, play action, screen play, and that's going to be about a 3-yard gain. So Saints did a good job there of not allowing the tight end to gain big yardage. The last time they did that, they had a big gain. So good play by the Saints defense there to stop that tight end screen. There's Cam Jordan on the sideline. Saints just locked him up for a few more years. And here comes a handoff, and should have been tackled in the backfield. That's going to be a first down, Minnesota. Should have had him tackled in the backfield, but good run by the running back, and he moves the chains, first down. So 27-18, the Vikings lead here over the First and 10 for the Vikings. and hand the ball at the middle. Good game, good run by another 5-yard gain by that Henderson. I can't tell by the if I look at the nameplate in the back of his jersey, I think it was Henderson for the Vikings. Excuse me. So I got 13 minutes to go here in this game. Vikings lead 27-18 over the Saints. Ball close to midfield, hand the ball off to the right side. And that's going to be, come on, Saints, get them. There you go. There's another penalty marker on the field, so we'll see what that is. So a holding against the Vikings, that's going to be a 10-yard penalty. It's going to push them back 10 yards, and the Saints, they want to accept the penalty. So that's going to push them back 10 yards. They get second down and 16. Yeah, I like Cam Jordan. I'm glad we locked him up. So it's going to be second and 16, 12:43 to go here in the fourth quarter. As the Vikings had the ball on their own 39-yard line. Play clock winding down. They get the ball away, and that's going to be caught, about a 5-yard gain. It'll be third down and about 11. So it'll be third down about 11. So third down 11. 11:56 to go in the fourth quarter. Vikings up 27-18 over the Saints. 4 receivers in the formation. One running back in the backfield. Shotgun. Here's a pass and caught and short of the first down, but he gets about 8-9 yards on that. So we'll see. We'll see if they go for it here because it's preseason and why not? As Sean Payton can't be. They're going to punt the ball. Okay. I thought maybe they would try to go for it there because it's preseason. Why not? So it's 27-18, 11:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. So the Saints will get the ball back, down by 9. Yeah, once we get and here's a punt, and that's going to be once we get Sheldon Rankins back. And fair catch called and made by punt returner. Forgot his name, number 11. Forgot his name. Name escaping me. So the Saints will take over with 10:56 to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah, once we get Sheldon Rankins back, things will be a lot better. We're back. All right, back. Oh. Cam should play for the Vikings. No, man, no. Man, Cam's a saint, man. Cam's a saint, man. How about Steve Jordan, huh? So here we go. The Saints down by 9. Taysom Hill will quarterback. I think they only got 3 quarterbacks anyway. So here's a play action pass. Throws to the right side. Caught. Who's that? That was Matthews with the catch. First down. I mean, second down and short. As Matthews make that catch there. Makes it second and short for the Saints here. So Bridgewater was 14 for 19 for 134 yards and touchdowns. So he had a good game today. Here's a play action pass from Taysom Hill. Dumps it to the running back, makes the catch, and he'll get a first down. Nice play by number 32. Couldn't catch his nameplate there. That was Ozigbo? Ozigbo? Ozivgo. So first and 10. 9:48 to go in the fourth quarter here. Saints trail by 9. Taysom Hill under center. And sets back to pass. Looking. Throws deep down the right field side. And the caught? No, knocked away. As Traven Durrell almost made that catch. And he needs to make that catch, Traven Durrell. We'll make the roster. You got to make catches like that. Got to impress the coaches. Should have caught that. Should have completed the catch to the ground. So second down and 10. Traven Durrell went to LSU, so man, I don't think he's gonna make the roster. So Hill under center, and he's gonna toss it to the right side. Here's big gain, 40 down to the 45. Then a first down. That's Ligabo again. So first down, Saints. And he tossed that ball to the right side. Good pass. Good run there. Good running. So Divine Ozigbo was a running back out of Nebraska. So we'll see what he can do for the Saints if he can make the rooster. Here's a pass to the right side. That's a bad pass. And here comes the penalty marker in. Might be pass interference against the Vikings. If that was a bad pass, so Saints might get bailed out there with the pass interference call. Yep, pass interference against number 46 against the Vikings. So that'll be first down, Saints. It really wasn't a bad pass as I thought. It was more of just a takedown by the cornerback. So first and 10, Saints have it now on the 33-yard line of the Vikings. 8:54 to go in the game. Hill back to pass from the gun. Looking, steps up, throws across the middle, wide open, caught. 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Little Jordan Humphrey. Yes. Touchdown, Saints. Little Jordan Humphrey. And if Jedi, you just in here, little Jordan Humphrey just caught a touchdown pass. Yes. So 27-24 just score now. Yeah, nice play. Little Jordan Humphrey, nice play there, and he got in the end zone. So good play, good throw by Hill. Because you still got to throw it to him, even though he's wide open. And nice run by Lil Jordan Humphrey. So nice pitch and catch. And here comes the extra point up and good. 27-25. So we got a little tight game going on here in the fourth quarter, as the Saints have cut this lead down to 2. 27-25. A little Jordan Humphrey. Nice play. Man, all right. So got a good game going on here. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, so Last Jedi missed it. Last Jedi, you missed it. You missed little Jordan Humphrey. Last Jedi was asking about little Jordan Humphrey, and she missed it. She missed it. All right, so 27-25 is your score here. It's a lot of points scored in this game. Okay, somebody was worried about the over earlier. Where have those gloves? For the have to use something, I guess. I don't know. Yes, Last Jedi, you missed it. Little Jordan Humphrey scored a touchdown. Yes, it was a nice pitch and catch from Taysom Hill to Humphrey. Yeah, you missed it. Here comes the kickoff, and the Vikings will take it about 5 yards deep in the end zone, but this time they'll kneel it down. So at 8:44 to go in the game, this game has been lasting a long time. This game is going well over 3. It's going to go well over 3 hours, even for a preseason game. So 8:44 to go in the fourth quarter, 27-25, as the Vikings now lead over the Saints. 2-point game. So we'll see if the Saints defense can do something. So we'll see if their backups can do something. Okay, you just saw it. Okay. And so we'll see if the Saints their backup defense can make a play here. So 1st and 10 for the Vikings, and it hands the ball off. The ball gets thrown out to the left-hand side. He'll fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. As Boone ran a long way just to get no yards. There's a lot of backups in for the Saints, and I'm sure backups in for the Vikings. So 8:20 here to go in the fourth quarter, 27-25, Vikings lead. As Sean Payton looks on, 24-yard line as the Vikings have it. Back to pass, looking, and steps up over the middle, caught. First down, Vikings. Nice play to the tight end. As I can't even pronounce that name. Not even going to try. So Browning is the quarterback for the Jake Browning. That's right. That guy he went to Washington. That's right. He went to the Huskies. Thought that name sounded familiar. He was a decent quarterback for the Huskies. Threw for 12,000 yards for the Huskies, over 12,000. So 7:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Browning play action. Up steps those deep down the left field side, and that's going to be out of bounds, incomplete. So second down and 10 for the Vikings as they lead by 2 points here with 7:23 to go in the fourth quarter. So Sean Payton walking the sidelines here. And here comes handoff to the right-hand side. Good run there. Back to the 40, down to the 45, cuts back to the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. He may go all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. That was Boone with a touchdown. Nice play by Boone. Nice run there. That's probably going to put the game out of reach. So the Saints defense did not do their job there. Backups or not. 33-25 is your new score. So 33-25 is your new score as Boone takes it all the way. Nice run by Boone. So Vikings will try the extra point here, and kick is up, and it's going to be true. 34-25. Yep, done. You're right. That just ended the game. So 34-25, Vikings now lead. So, like I said, if you bet the over, then looking real good right now. Be right back. I'm back. So, yeah, the Vikings lead 34-25. We're going to the about 7 minutes ago here in the fourth quarter. So I think this game is pretty much over. I don't think any team is going to try anything different now. I think the Saints probably run the clock here. Saints will probably try to run the clock here. Oh, 1 second. All right, I'm back. All right, so we're getting back to action here as Vikings lead 34-25. So a lot of points scored this game. A lot of points. 34 points scored for the Vikings. So Saints defense did not play well tonight at all. They were all tonight. And here comes the kickoff. And that's going to be taking the end zone, and he'll run it out to the 20. And that's about all he's going to get as Grayson Jr. takes it about the 21-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Saints here First and 10 for the Saints as they trail 34-25. We got about 7 minutes to go here in the game as Vikings just scored a touchdown. Looks like, both defenses struggled a little bit tonight. Saints struggled a little more than the Vikings. But, But it's preseason. Here comes the handoff up the middle, and that's going to be about a 5-yard gain. So it's 6:55 and counting. Hopefully the Saints just run this clock out. So there's Megan Payton. I think that's Sean Payton's daughter. She's like a sideline reporter now. I wonder how she got that job. Like the way she talks. She talks like, "Hi, Michael Thomas. How you feel about that record-breaking contract you got?" Here comes our handoff up the middle. That's going to be about a 5-yard gain. Could be a first down. I'm serious. That's the way she's talking. I'm serious. That's like the way she's talking. So here comes the another RPO that Tate Mills going to take and keep and lose a few yards. So I think that's going to be. I think it's fourth down. I'm like I said last year. I don't get overexcited about preseason, and I don't get over concerned about preseason. So the Saints will punt here. That was not a first down on that one run. So it's fourth down and 3. And here's the punt away and high punt. Fielded at the fair caught around the 24-yard line with 5:10 to go in the game. So 5:10 to go in the game, and it's 34-25 is your score. All right, so 5:09 to go in the game. Let's see. Hopefully, the Vikings just can run this clock out here and in the game. So the Vikings will hand the ball off here, and this is going to be breaks open to about a face flag called. That's going to be a face mask or something. That's got to be a face mask or something. I thought I saw a face mask in there. It was a holding call. I thought I saw a face mask. I think they missed that one there, but we'll see. All right. So it's going to be first down and 20, 4:45 to go and counting as clock is winding down. Here's the handoff down to the 25. I'm down to the 20. That's going to be tackled for a short gain. So make it second down and about 13, 14. Yeah, it was a hold. I thought I saw a face mask too. Yeah, it was a hold. I thought I saw a face mask too, but maybe I didn't. So second and 15 with 4:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. And Vikings look like they're just going to run the ball out. Hopefully the Saints, when they get the ball, they do the same. But the Vikings looks like they have 3 receivers, shotgun formation. And they're going to hand the ball off again. Breaks outside of the 25, down to the 30. Pushes his way up to the 33-yard line, close to the first down. What games am I circling most this season? Well, of course, both Atlanta games. I want both. I want both Atlanta games, the Carolina games. Tampa Bay, I'm not really, really don't hate them too much, but the Dallas game for sure. All right, Tim Allen, have a great night. Yes, of course the Dallas game, the Falcons games. Yeah, AB's gonna retire if you don't get to wear his helmet, huh? It's 3rd and 1, and play action pass throws it. That's a first down. So that's gonna move the chains with 3 minutes to go in the game. Nice little play there by the Vikings. So 3 minutes to go in the game. Clock should still run again, even though he went out of bounds once they set the chains. Yeah, what a cancer. You're right. But the Texans game for sure because it's the first game of the year. Dallas game, Atlanta games. So we got 3 minutes to go in the game. And play clock 1 down, 4-3. They're going to hand the ball off. And that's going to be, fought his way for about a yard. Should have been tackled behind the line of scrimmage, but he fights his way for a yard. So 2:48 and counting to go in the game. So it looks like Minnesota is just content on running the ball out. Off. Can't you TV? Get off there. Damn cat get in front of the TV. Damn cat's get in front of the TV. Had to get it off. So 2:19 to go in the fourth quarter. Play clock winding down, but Vikings look like they're going to take this to the 2-minute warning, hand the ball off, and he'll gain a few yards, and that's going to be the 2-minute warning. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. There's 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go in a game. 2 minutes to go in a game. Vikings lead 34-25 over the Saints. Forgot to change possession arrow. Now I did. All right, so I'll be right back. 2 minutes to go in a game. Be right back. I'm back. So, yeah, we're going to we got the last 2 minutes to go in this game here between the Saints and the Vikings. All right. So, hopefully getting back to action here after this commercial break and then in the game. So the Saints have the Chargers next August 18th, August 24th at the Jets, August 29th home against the Dolphins. So next week against the Chargers next week. So it's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Vikings here with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And he'll hand the ball off, and he'll fight his way for a first down. So hopefully that ends the game. So the first down for the Vikings there, and I don't think Sean Payton should call any timeouts. Doesn't look like he is, and he's not. So we got 140 and counting. So this game is a couple of kneel downs away from being over. So 124 and counting, 10 on the play clock. And the Vikings will just kneel the ball down here. And they do with 1:12 to go in the game. All right, guys, this was a good little game, I guess. As the Vikings win 34-25. So, no, I'll have to talk about the Saints, my post-game wrap-up. I gotta get my post-game wrap-up ready to go. Because we'll be having one. Some good points in the game. Of course, some bad points. Defense needs to play a little better. Offense, I thought Taysom Hill and Bridgewater threw the ball very well. Wasn't many drops, maybe 2 or 3, but all in all, okay performance. Defense has to play much better. So Vikings win 34-25 over here the New Orleans Saints. So the first preseason game is in the books for both these teams. Vikings go to 1-0, and Saints 1-1. And have a great night, guys. I'll see you next time.